Hey everybody, Ryan McCaffrey with IGN here, joined by Mr. Great Muppet Caper.
Hello.
I love your shirt, Marty
so
Sleva.
much.
Now, Marty, we just had a chance to play the entire Xbox One launch lineup,
that was
and
intense.
Forza, Dead Rising,
Rise.
yeah. Those get all the headlines, but turns out there's some pretty fun digital titles that we just want to make sure you're not sleeping on.
Yeah, absolutely.
You give them a look. Let's start with Crimson Dragon.
Yeah,
which,
Crimson Dragon. I got a chance to play about an hour of. It's
That's a lot.
Yeah, spiritual successor to the Panzer Dragoon series. Same kind of creative lead, same composer. It's an on-rail shooter. You're riding a dragon. You're going through these really kind of gorgeous fantasy futuristic locales.
Yeah.
Feels a lot like something like Star Fox or Panzer Dragoon.
Yeah, parts of it are on rails and parts of it aren't. Right?
Yeah. Which again, if you play Star Fox 64, you understand that there's levels where they're guiding you through a path and you're highlighting things, shooting things, very much like Rez. And then there's other huge boss battles where the camera just opened up and you're flying around this 360-degree battlefield, and the enemy dragons are huge.
Yeah.
Like some of the biggest enemies I've seen in games. And what I played was a lot of fun. The combat was really simple. But there was a lot of customization. You can choose a different rider, choose a different dragon. They have some cool online functionality. It's only $20 at launch.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dragons to choose from, right?
Yeah.
Don't they have different abilities or
different
speeds?
abilities? There's like heavies. There's like quick ones. So as a fan of sort of the lineage of both the series and the genre, I'm definitely excited for that at launch.
It's 1080p, 60 frames.
Yep.
It's not like. It looks fine, but this is a game that was a Kinect game.
It was a Kinect game for
360.
Yeah.
It went so far as there was a playable demo that got released on the Japanese marketplace.
Yeah,
Some of you may have played that version of it. So it's not like the sexiest, blow your mind kind of visual launch title.
It looks good. It doesn't look great, but it definitely looks adequate. Another thing is you mentioned Kinect. They've gotten rid of most of the Kinect functionality, so I played with a controller.
Right, there is optional Kinect stuff, though. I saw that in the menu.
Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't want to play the entire game sort of like mimicking a dragon. That could get tiring.
Yeah. What I don't think I'm going to get tired of is Powerstar Golf.
Oh man, I'm excited for this one.
I missed it at E3.
Yeah.
In fact, it really didn't have much of a presence at E3. They didn't mention it in their press conference. It was just sort of like it just showed up at their E3 booth. And it turns out it's very much in the Hot Shots Golf kind of vein. Very cartoony looking. The characters all look very Pixar-esque.
Yeah.
In fact, by the way, this game is supposed to be a launch game.
Yeah.
But it won't be coming out because I'm going to sue them. There's a guy in there that looks exactly like me. You see him on the screen right now. If they just put a pencil mustache on me, and it's me.
That's amazing.
They didn't secure my permission for that.
Maybe all of a sudden you're going to see like 25-cent deposits in your bank account.
That could happen.
That'd be pretty exciting.
That could happen. But aside from, there are other reasons besides seeing myself that I'm pleased with this game. And that's like, it's an arcade game, but there's actually a lot of neat depth to it. So it's local multiplayer, no online, but the online functionality they have is interesting, Marty. It's you remember in either Project Gotham Racing or even more recently Forza with the racing other people's ghosts where you could do a race and then whenever I played, I could be up at 3 a.m. and just race against your ghost exactly how you went, and I could see exactly what you did.
Really great asynchronous multiplayer.
So they have that in Powerstar Golf where I can select from my friends if I'm on whatever hole and course I'm on, and then pick, Marty Sleva, I'm gonna play with you.
That's awesome.
And it actually, like, I go and then and then you go, and it's an exact recording of your playthrough. And what's neat is if I like beat your, closest to the pin, or you beat mine, we can actually each get in-game experience when we're not even there. You'll just wake up.
That's really cool.
And turn on your console, and that will be back. So
that's really great.
And there's different Call of Duty style perks for your caddy. So it's like, it helps
Cadillac or your like helper.
Caddy, CADDIE.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're talking about
the
Cadillacs.
literal term, not the abbreviation. But so there's actually some neat depth to Powerstar Golf.
Looks really
$20 game at launch. Seems like a totally fun arcade game. Again, not going to blow your mind visually, but it looks totally nice. And it's just just a couple of the launch games that are really ones that you might initially overlook. They don't get the headlines, but be sure to take a look at it.
$20 instant purchase. Like, why not?
So for all things Xbox One, the full launch lineup, the whole deal, you're already in the right place. IGN.